So let's talk about Solana if we haven't already. What's happening, everyone? Hopefully, you're all having a fantastic day today, because I sure am. It's it's good spirits, it's good vibes. Everyone is excited about this major bull run we're gonna be having. So if you want to be joined in for the ride, the big ride that I'm talking about, and that is crypto, there is tons of opportunities here on this market. And if you want to be kept up to date with them, you know what to do. Smash that like button, because I'm going to keep you guys updated with everything, literally everything you need to know about crypto today. So, again, stay tuned, subscribe for more news like this. But, guys, let's take a look at exactly what's going on with the crypto space right now. And that is absolutely incredible. Right now, crypto has been having major effect. And one of them, like one of the biggest price growths right now, has been Solana. Yeah, Solana has grown pretty much at considerable rates of well, it's even absolutely incredible how big it was. Nobody expected it, and I'm not down upsizing it. I'm not trying to scale it. It literally saw 1,000% gains, and I'm gonna talk why it might be better in Ethereum, and then why Ethereum might be better in a way. So, obviously, look at this market cap. Solana compared to Ethereum is still under tapped, and it's also so much a baby. It's also VC backed, while Ethereum isn't. So, most of the OG Ethereum team already left because of their own reasons. They wanted to start new projects, la 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 la. But there is this sense of actually seeing a big price update, big price action pretty much shortly for what I'm seeing right now is the token itself. So right now, if you guys want to be kept up to date, Solana has been seeing 1,000% gains. Might seem a smaller correction-ish after it gets updated, or after people realize, hey, I actually hold a lot of this token, might need to sell some of it. It might see that correction, of course. I'm not too worried about it in that sense. So I'm not too worried that the correction is going to hit. But again, do be wary that crypto might start some sort of actual correction for that. We could be seeing more of it. So if that is something you guys think that's going to be happening, take profits, always take profits. But I don't want to blabber too much. So why is Solana going up right now? Well, one thing that Solana has is it has a smaller community, but it's more uplifting in a sense. And the second one is BNB has a major disadvantage, and BNB has regulation. Now, BNB last 90 days saw a 30% run for its money, but in the last year to date, it only saw 9% because most of the whales sold in that sense. And I think this is where the problem lied. Like, most people realized, okay, maybe BNB isn't that good. And that's where I think like a lot of the problems arose in that sense. Like, a lot of people tried to sell its crypto. So I do think there is still potential for crypto markets to rise. But where is BNB going to be in the near future? Now, that's what I am thinking. Right now, I do think there is going to be more of crypto drops. So right now, Ethereum does have the advantage of having more network upgrades. But there is another problem, and that is that crypto right now is so much uncertain. So Solana has that one advantage of having a community, lower transaction fees, while Ethereum really has the point of being that first key player. And I think this is where Ethereum wins by a far margin. Like, being that first crypto Ethereum player, this is the greatest opportunity of them all, where people are excited to see Ethereum grow up, where people are excited to see Ethereum basically improve with some major factors. So that's how I think like a lot of people don't realize that Ethereum has the major advantage. With Ethereum being the first one, I do think it will get less gains because it has much bigger market cap. So Solana has a much smaller market cap as well, which is both good and bad. So the reason why it's both good and bad is because if it has a smaller community, in a sense, it's gonna have less of like great projects on it, because people will need to raise more funds. But the good factor about it is it has more chance to actually see a major price hike. So when you see a major price hike, that's where the possibility lies. That's where a lot of people are excited. And that's where there's major opportunity for everyone. So that being said, does seem like the crypto markets right now, they definitely aren't fading away. They definitely aren't going anywhere. But I am kind of worried on how crypto will perform in the following days with all this mumbo jumbo about regulation, about the ETF approvals. That's one of the biggest problems people have right now. So people are seriously worried about that. So right now, Ethereum could have lots of regulation. But the another big factor that Ethereum has a major advantage in is actually Ethereum could have a spot ETF. Now, Solana was called as a token by the SEC. And while not a lot of people took the SEC seriously, there was another factor that a lot of people were talking about, and that is that all these tokens like Solana, BNB, they might not get listed by a spot ETF this year. So this is where Ethereum really has that potential price growth. And I do think if we get a Ethereum spot ETF listing after Bitcoin, Ethereum could see massive price rally. Now, Ethereum is almost close to Bitcoin's market cap, but there is still opportunity for both of them to grow. I don't think there is any worse. People are trying to always compare these two, but I think they can live in ecosystem in reality. So I think that's the real possibility that both will be in a great ecosystem existing all the time. So that's an awesome factor. But if you guys want more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys updated. Peace, everyone. So let's compare these two major crypto coins. What's happening, everyone? I'm your host, Coins Central. And on this channel, we actually review great projects. Even it doesn't matter if they're big or small. So I have my water here. I love talking about crypto every single day on this channel. So if you want more content like this, subscribe, because we do have some awesome updates for you guys. Now, this time we're going to be talking about Avalanche versus Solana. And here's why Avalanche has been getting 338% growth. Now, this is great news. But there is something I'm concerned about Avalanche. And there is something that, like Solana, has a major improvement over Avalanche, and why people are choosing Solana over Avalanche in that sense. And that is the ecosystem is more alive. So let's say you plant flowers, right? And reality, if you plant the flowers and nobody is going to watch them, your house is not going to go up in value except to yourself. So that's how Avalanche holders are right now. They have great projects, they have great plans, they have great everything. But who's going to watch these plans? Nobody. Because Avalanche has a bigger community, either due to marketing, being VC backed, having all these, they also had, I guess, sponsored videos. I don't know, but I know it was VC backed. I know there's a lot of VC investors because they blockchains, they cost a lot of money. So a lot of VCs, including FTX, held a large amount of Solana. While Avalanche is more towards DeFi, more decentralized, it does have that advantage. I think the bigger problem with it, though, is more people start to discover crypto as, in a sense that it just isn't seeing one of the major price levels. So right now, what we are seeing is Avalanche growing in a sense. Avalanche over here is seeing 338%, while other tokens like what we're seeing right now with Solana are seeing more of a approval. So that being said, both of these tokens, they're great coins, right? So both of these are pretty much awesome. But where will crypto go in the following few days? Now, that's a good question, right? And I do think the biggest potential for cryptos right now is by far the opportunity most markets have. So right now, we don't know which will go. Like Avalanche has a lot more room to grow. So let's take a look at Avalanche over here. So major growth, and it's almost like right now the Ethereum is almost as the same market cap as every single other crypto token, and that's where I find it problematic, and where people are becoming increasingly frustrated in that sense. They don't want to hold the token anymore. But I do think there is still opportunity for that. Like there is still crypto going to be going up. So that being said, Avalanche is seeing all these price levels, but the users still aren't there. The holders, the people buying the token, in 1 year it saw 300%. In 1 month it saw 123%. But the users aren't there as in Solana. Solana has Bonk. Solana has all these great projects, and it's not the fault of them necessarily. I don't think so. I think it's actually because most people right now, they just don't care that much about DeFi. I think DeFi is a big problem right now. It's a major problem, as in a sense that most people don't simply worry about it because there's so many other great projects other than DeFi. And look at it, the last month, it saw 100% growth. 1 year, 900% growth. And if we look at the big picture here, Ethereum has most of the projects already built there. So if we look at here, look at this, incredible. But it's not seeing really that much of a price level increase. So that's where like the problem arises. So what do you guys think about this? I personally think there is opportunity for both of these to grow, but Solana is winning right now by a far margin. Like, and it's not that it's a better project, it's just that it's a different project right now. So I think both of these are different in a sense. Like some of these have, advantages there and others have advantages here. And this is not that problematic. So what do you guys feel about that? Like, I personally think Solana is going to be the major crypto growth of 2024, especially because it has a major bull run market rally, especially from VC investors to whales to people just holding it for fun to see it coming back. Well, Avalanche is more like a decentralized community. It's more about like coders and building cool products and building decentralized products also on the DeFi blockchain without any fees. But that's where I think Avalanche is going to kind of be a sleeper this year, just because there isn't really an opportunity for it to grow in a sense. And it's kind of sad because Avalanche is a cool project. But hey, guys, if you want more content like this, you know what to do. The smash like button is right there. I will keep you updated with more news. And until next time, peace. So hey everyone, I wanted to give my own thoughts if XRP is going to be added as one of the biggest crypto coins of 2023, 2024. BlackRock will adopt XRP 2024. Now, the reason why I think this is possible is because XRP does have some major potential in a sense. In a very simple sense, BlackRock does have something nobody else has, and that is, well, utility. It has tons of utility in that sense. That's where I find it really, really exciting to see BlackRock grow some more. But again, guys, what do you guys think about this? Do you think BlackRock does have that potential for some major price growth, or do you guys think it's just gonna fade away? So I'm definitely thinking like what the potential here is. I do think BlackRock in a sense is gonna be one of those bigger cryptos of 2023. So if that's something you're interested in, smash that like button. So I'll keep you guys interested in more news. Again, tons of opportunities in this crypto space for everyone. But XRP has a great product. It just got out of a very expensive $500 million lawsuit. $1 billion, not million. And it cost them a lot of money. So they are a great product. And the XRP Army fan has been waiting for about 2-3 years for this lawsuit to end. And the only winners in court are actually lawyers. These are the ones that profit the most. So I do think XRP has the potential to actually pump. It has the potential to go up. But there is a huge potential because the institutions are coming into crypto. And if XRP comes in, if XRP gets like that, like sign of approval from JP Morgan or BlackRock, which the SEC won't like, so that's why I think it won't happen, we could be seeing actually crypto skyrocketing for XRP, because right now it doesn't have the chance to go to $1. Okay, it has always a chance, right? There's always chances. But the issue I find with this is XRP just saw its biggest market rally to date with the lawsuit win. So that's how it improved. But other than that, I don't really see where XRP, failed, where XRP performed better. And I think that's the big problem. So that's how I feel like right now for crypto growing up, for crypto going down, is one of the big potential changes we're seeing right now is XRP. It has chances, but I don't know how good they are, how bad they are in that sense. So if that's something you're interested in, again, XRP has the opportunity of a lifetime, but they need to get accepted first. And to get accepted is going to be the hard factor.
So we know that standard tokens are fungible, meaning all units of that token are interchangeable and indistinguishable. Tokens can be used for cross-currency payments and can be traded in the decentralized exchange. But recently, we had the Ripple CTO go on and talk.
Right. So the Ripple CTO actually did give a major announcement to everyone about that. And that's what I find really exciting.
About the future of tokenization with XRP. Again, CTO at Ripple, you know him, David Schwartz. And he said some really, really important things here. He says tokenization will be the driving force in 2024. And the areas it can be utilized in: real estate, commodities, treasury.
So I definitely think tokenization, like basically putting your asset, putting your land. We had this with NFTs, putting your land on the blockchain was a big thing. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now with all these projects is more and more projects are basically returning, and tokenization is going to be the big factor. Now, how XRP is going to be into that, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what they will do, how they will improve it, but I am really excited to see what changes they can make.
Bonds, other types of securities being leading use cases. Now, he talks about tokenized treasuries. They could reach, just treasuries alone, 5 billion as businesses recognize the value of having digital tokens versus physical assets. This is as early as 2024. This could unlock liquidity and open up new avenues for investments, asset management, etc. The closer you are to the finance, the lower hanging the fruit is. So what he's saying is we'll probably start in the finance sector when it comes to tokenization.
So this is pretty good because finance right now has a huge problem, and that is high fees and long waiting times. And XRP can improve exactly that in that sense. Like if they can improve that, just imagine the possibilities. So that's something I'm excited about, like how many of opportunities could arise just because of XRP basically deciding to improve it, to improve the whole ecosystem. So that's pretty cool, to be honest. I like that. I like to see that. But that is definitely something I want to keep you guys updated. Like there is much more opportunities in that sense. Probably XRP going to be seeing some major price hikes as well, like in all aspects.
In terms of houses, real estate, they're a little bit more complex right now because there are so...
I think there's a lot of regulation with houses and real estate market. So you need to basically, if you want to tokenize a property, you need to have a contract. You need to have the bank to agree to tokenize it. So there are real problems with tokenizing properties overall in that aspect. I think this is the biggest issue. But there is opportunities to make in tokenization. There is going to be always opportunities in tokenization in that sense. And that's why I'm really excited to talk about it. That's why I think crypto is going to be going up in that sense. So if that's something you guys think is going to improve, let me know, because I do think tokenization is going to be a big thing, and it's already trending. RWA is trending in that sense. So that's a pretty exciting factor. But where do you guys think crypto will go in like 2025? Because I think 2024, a lot of people are going to start to realize, well, maybe we can start using the blockchain to make all these transfers cheaper, to track everything. Even the governments, they're probably going to want to track more and more stuff. And that's where tokenization comes in. That's where they're probably going to focus on tokenizing more and more of these cryptos.
So many more factors there. Regulatory obstacles, of course. Anything.
Yeah, so when you buy a real estate, you can't just turn it into a token. I think that's the biggest problem. That's where people have that disadvantage.
It requires regulatory movement is not going to happen quickly, but this is where we're going in terms of tokenization of real world assets. Institutional adoption, guys, or of RWA, real world asset tokenization.
So yeah, that's the biggest thing I'm excited about right now, because XRP is going to use it. All these big exchanges will use it. So everybody is going to win in the end with this. There's no losers. RWA is going to be the big thing for XRP and for the whole crypto market. There's just benefits here. And once banking comes in with tokenization, that's where I really think is going to be like the positive improvement.
Is happening right now, and it's happening quicker than we realize. I'm going to talk about that briefly here in a second. But the difference between a tangible real-world asset like a house or an intangible one like a treasury bond, treasury bonds are just going to be way easier to tokenize, right? Because a market already exists there, and again, doesn't have to go through as many regulatory obstacles. Government bonds are the first things to be started with as well. And if we take a look at what's happening right now, a range of large banks and companies have began using tokenized versions of currencies to complete transactions. JP Morgan executed its first live trade using digital.
So this is actually insane. I think JP Morgan is still testing this in a sense, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. I definitely think crypto could be going up really in that sense, like when we see crypto rising and like that fast, like evolution changing that fast. If JP Morgan is testing tokenization, they might use it or might not use it later. Like a lot of these big banks, they test something and they say, okay, I don't really want to use that, and that's something what happens. But there's also possibility that a lot of people will start using it. And I think this is where the real potential comes in.
Digital tokens for Japanese yen and Singapore dollars on the Polygon network last November in 2022. That's already happened.
So 2022, that was a long time ago. Now they might just use it again because they've been using it during the bear market. If they use it again, XRP is going to make a bank. Like all these real estate asset RWA tokens, they're going to be making a huge bank in that sense. And I think this is what most people are really excited for, really. And I do think there's more opportunities for the cryptos to basically explode. But I'm going to keep you guys updated with more news on that.
Happen. In January 2023, the state of California announced a pilot with blockchain network Layer 1 Tezos.
So yeah, this is when people were saying there's no like possibility for the crypto markets to grow. There absolutely is. And this is a very clear indicator, like big blockchains using crypto in a sense to like get the ball rolling. So they're using basically crypto to start the big bull run markets. And I think this is what the most exciting factor is. So I am definitely excited in that sense. There is going to be more opportunity rising.
As part of its new DMV identification program. Everything is going to be built for the blockchain and tokenization as well.
So I guess more of the world with AI is also going to get automated. And guess what? The biggest solving is, yeah, it can be like, coding, but in the blockchain sense, where you want to track everything, it's actually crypto. Crypto is going to solve a major problem in tokenizing everything and finding everything, all the solutions. And I think this is where the big factor will come in.
And property technology companies are exploring the tokenization of real estate on, guess where? The XRP ledger. So XRP is very well positioned. They are in the game. And again, many property technology companies already exploring real estate on the XRP ledger. And it goes on here to say, this was a senior product manager at Ripple, said a few really important things. Liquidity is first and foremost. Holders can enjoy all the value of directly held assets with the flexibility and liquidity of derivatives. Transaction costs can be much lower than with traditional investments, while tokenized assets provide unrestricted access to global markets. In fact, a 2023 survey by Ripple found that over 1,700 global finance professionals found that 72% expect to explore tokenization as a means of driving innovation by 2026. So it's going to start in the finance sector with treasuries, bonds, such things like this. Obviously, XRP could be a huge player there, but then we're going to branch out into real estate and tokenizing real world assets.
Exactly. Once real estate gets tokenized, it's a huge, like, billion-trillion-dollar market. And as long as the big companies come in, I think this is where the big money will be made. XRP will just be the stepping stone of this, really. And that's where it's really exciting. So he's saying very well. There's lots of technology behind crypto, and people are saying, that crypto is not going to go up, but RWA and XRP, this is where the real potential comes in. So if you guys want to be kept up to date with more content like this, smash that like button and I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, peace everyone.